Alright, we are live. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tortalic channel, where today we are playing Space Engineers. Now we have the survival world. We are 42 episodes in to my first survival world. And we're just gonna load this on up. If you want to watch this entire series chronologically, then it's all available on my channel. It's several hours of live content. It's all uncut, unedited. Well, sometimes I trim off the beginning intros. I think the first 3 have a little bit of the awkwardness trimmed off of them. But everything else is live, uncut. Just me trying to figure out how to play Space Engineers. So if you're interested in that, then this is your channel. But yeah, we are just gonna go right on into it here as soon as this loads. And I think I wanna, main thing on the agenda is that Reaver that went down is pretty big, and it had quite, it was still together, I think, in mostly one piece when it went down. I'm just worried that its weapon systems are still online. So we're going to patch up the tower a little bit and investigate, probably with the Saint Elise, because I don't want to immediately die. So yeah, excited to get this railgun built though. I just need to put some of those railgun sabots, however you say it, up into the top of the tower. And I think it can help us defend against the Reavers quite well, at least on their approach. It doesn't turn very quickly, but that's kind of the drawback that I wanted it to have. It'd be a little too overpowered if it was just giant railgun tower. So yeah, the Reaver went down over in that location somewhere. Ooh, still a little bit of lag in my game. We're just gonna casually move this rover over to the site of the crash. It's got way too... okay. The fact that it's shooting probably means that our enemy still has weapon systems. Because it's supposed to just hit weapons. Now the question is it on a reload cycle, or did it neutralize the enemy's weapons? Okay, so it doesn't look that big, actually. Yikes, there is a ton of lag, though. Enough lag to kill me, apparently. Oof. Alright, we've got to go get the Saint Elise, the Reaver, all of it. Ouch. Apparently we died a second time not too long ago. Alright. Yeah, there's huge lag spikes. That is just ice. Which is a clue, but this is not the Reaver. Where did the Reaver go? Did it despawn? That's disappointing. I'm not seeing any grids too. I should be able to like kind of target things. They're within 2 kilometers. I see the base. I don't see anything else really. Oh, what's that? That might be it actually. I don't think I want to target lock it, because I think target locking it just causes me to shoot at it regardless of whether it has weapons or not. Not sure exactly how much is here, but we're gonna investigate. Wow, there's tons of lag in the world. Might need to mess around with some settings. Make sure they're not set ultra high or anything. There's a little bit here, a little battery and some plates, but nothing special. Did decrease my reputation with Reavers though, so probably come and try to find me more often. Yeah, I guess that was the chunk that I saw. I don't know. I think the big one was probably the one that flew away, honestly. Yeah. I guess that was it for the Reavers. Where that marker is. Oh, that's my cobalt out there. Mildly alarming. Just zooming over everything. I have no idea what's below me yet. I have a lot of downward thrust. Get at that. Alright, should be able to see something with the camera now. Huh. Okay. Oh, there it is. Ooh. This thing drops like a rock, though. Cool. Engage. Turn the thrusters off. Cool. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into the settings really quick. This seems worse than it was before. But it seems like the same settings. Grass. I don't think it's too many trees. I mean, maybe? Reducing the amount of settings to like 0. Just the amount of ice we have is overwhelming. Good old nanites. I think they got all the superconductors they need. And then there was the assembly down here. Why is it so bright down here? What is this? Some weird glitch with like the position of the sun or the settings that I have. I do not think it should be this bright. We do have 3 complete assemblers with power modules. Probably gonna need more assembly power here though, because if I look in on them, check out the production, they've got quite a bit to do. Is it being shared? It is being shared. So steel plate, I want some of that. That's generator. Where's my assemblers at? Nope. There. And it's still yellow, so we're gonna have to go back to dark battered? Dark battered, yeah. And the positioning does not really matter, but I don't know, I just like to be particular with it. To a degree, whatever I remember, that is. I'm not sure if that's how the other ones are positioned, but I'm just gonna imagine that it is. Do want this to go faster. Might be too quick. See rotor. And this to also go faster. So it spins 10 times as fast and it goes down 100 times as fast. See if those settings are okay. Or if this thing is just gonna go nuts. Seems to be handling it okay. Ouch. Flashing red light is another project. I will have to do. Gosh, this is one of the worst snowstorms. This thing's coming together quite well. Almost. Actually, probably be able to launch next episode. That'll be nice. We do really need uranium though. Because we need those railguns, Sabo. Where is it? Here? I want 1,000 of those. Delete this item from the list. Because it doesn't matter to us as long as there's 0 of them. And we are out of superconductors, so we do need more gold. Yeah, that is the inventory script that is queuing up all the materials that I might need. And I don't know why I just did that, but okay, I guess. Angle grinders. Welders. Yeah, it just added everything that I deleted, which is fine. Don't mind it. I do want it to display better though. I'm gonna have to look into those settings at some point. Looking outside, there's just nothing to see. These speed modules are done though. At least the ones on the top. And this fog. I was gonna work on one other project though. During this fog might be one of the best times to do it. See, I think this thing can hit the tower from here, but on the perch, I don't think it can. I want to make this AI. Clear off this toolbar. And let's get the remote controller. We want antenna. Which is actually really big for large grid blocks. Ah. I see. Technically, you don't need the antenna. I mean, we might as well have something. Huh. Okay, we'll take a look at that. I think those are the only two blocks we really need, besides maybe some timers. Just want interior plates. Yes, take all the interior plate. The remote control has a sure collision avoidance. Patrol circle. Okay, so patrol I think is the one I want because I'm gonna have a marker near the cobalt. And I'm gonna have a marker for approaches to the landing position here on base. And this thing is gonna drop off ore for me while I keep the overminer out. Build planners overwhelmed. Okay. And I also need to put away all of my things. don't know why. Sometimes withdrawing through a connector just doesn't work. Wait. I guess that has to be on grid. Okay, I've got everything for the remote control. Unless something really messed up. Alright. They'll have it protruding for character. Yeah, I like it. And I'll recolor this thing at the end, but put a little slope. So it's like protected, but it's still poking out. Kinda like that little look. It's kinda tucked away. But still here. I think I want to blend it into the design a little bit. So like that. But I need to figure out how to program this thing. And for that, I'm gonna need to fly this thing around. Oh no. I have to make waypoints from the remote control at certain locations. Oh, and I need to fix everything about the ship. Thruster groups are all wrong. It's a mess. Yeah, everything needs to be changed here. So as long as we actually have power. Auto, okay. Do we have power? Battery. Oh yeah, it looks like we have maximum. So I'm gonna fire up whatever thrusters are on the group and disconnect. Okay. Still level, right? Okay. Cool. Control panel, thrusters. Wait, want these? I want to add these to the group. There we go. There's a large thruster that's not built yet, though. It's the one that's off, I think. Okay. Let me get on. Can't just move that over, apparently. Groups. Off. And I want the connector. Switch lock. So now all of the working thrusters should be on. I think. So we fixed the thruster group. Got the connector, the battery charging. Trying to think of everything beforehand. I'm gonna drag this thing over here so that we can park the Saint Elise up there. That is our first goal. Turn the thrusters back on and unlock. Ooh, kind of weird how that happened. Not exactly sure why that happened either. We got a lot of momentum in that direction though. Perfect. Connect, turn the thrusters back off. Okay. So the Saint Elise is where it should be. Still chugging ice and building things. Speaking of. And this has got to go on the connector now. And I forgot to map the camera. There is no camera. Cool. Well, in a little bit, I won't need a camera anymore. Because this thing will be able to dock itself. I just picked the most awkward angles to try to dock at. Not quite. You go back a little. There we go. Cool. So when the remote control is at this position, it's docked. So I need to control it and give it a waypoint. But I can't control it if there's no antenna on it. It's connected to something with an antenna. Hold on. Remote access. Huh. Interesting. Yep, so the baby bird might need a antenna for sure. And I can't just slap a small grid one. I don't think. This is gonna get interesting. Actually, put random logistic stuff in here. I know this isn't exactly conventional, but it works. Can you blame me? And gotta get a little slope in here. And then a antenna. There it goes. Once that's built up, we can get some coordinates going. That looks so strange, but it might turn out pretty well. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it just yet. I am starting to regret putting the remote control down there, though. I haven't done anything with the remote control yet, so grinding it down isn't bad. Slope up, have the remote control here. And then have the antenna on the back. Make it more of a statement piece. That's not the right thing. Okay. Cool. Now that works. A Reaver. Okay. Get inside the tower so I can target lock it. Is that that's the Reaver? Interloper. Luckily the tower is already facing that way, it just doesn't have any ammo. Very unfortunate. So they do kind of come from every direction, which means I could have some issues here if that thing's big. It looks large grid. – 2 kilometers out, I can start locking it. Come on. Let me target lock you. There you go. Okay. Target locked. No, I unlocked it. Distance. It's getting within firing range, which I could have seen from here, but oh yeah, that thing looks somewhat dangerous. It might do some serious damage to the overminer, actually. Yikes. Overminer is busted up. It looks like none of the blocks have disappeared though. I think it just needs to be repaired. No, one of the engines I think blew. So artilleries are definitely carrying. I can't tell if it's still somewhat functional. Still gunfire happening, but from where? The St. Elise. Because it still finds weapon systems. Jeez, that thing is going to be nothing by the time I get over to it. The Reaver Interloper. I want to take out these targets. Gosh, there's a lot of kickback. See, I feel like my own artillery shells are gonna kill me though. Okay, interesting. Interesting that wasn't doing anything. That's fine. I just don't want that to exist. There were a couple of people on this thing too. Some interior turrets on this thing with ammo. Oh. How interesting. How very strange that that's the thing. Engineers don't seem to have any on them. Nanites are picking up these scraps. Get my reputation with the Reavers as low as possible. To engineer 2, nothing here. So my guns do fire until there is no threat, which is very handy. As long as it's within range, though. It's another consideration. Thrusters, other wonderful components. Talk about a salvage mission. To an engineer strapped to. Oh, those are placed. Those weren't like just random things, like dead bodies. Those are placed there. And they contain displays and things. Interesting. Never thought I'd loot a dead body in Space Engineers, but here we are.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
And that is a turret.
Inventory full.
Why explosions? Why? Because you saw the turret roll into frame? Or have you just been shooting this entire time and I haven't died yet miraculously? Could just put a deconstruction beacon on this, but I feel like the nanites are going to be much faster if I just do all the deconstruction for them. It's not their strong suit. And just chuck a few more materials. Oh, another dead body. Still a battery here, so this thing won't despawn. The hydrogen vest, it's not really connected to anything, because I think it's only connections on the back. Yeah, it used to be space-worthy, too. I don't want to take this thing apart too fast. Kind of explore. Restricted access to lockers. Bunch of atmospheric thrusters. Some batteries too. And then this might be what those guns were still shooting at. chop it all up. I do need a grinder pit, probably. And I have no energy. Alright, get some of that. It's actually a really harsh snowstorm. It still has a little marker on it. From a battery. Interesting. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of good materials. Something fell on me and launched me. Wow. Physics am I right? Hit the ground too hard and too fast and bounce off of it doesn't calculate your damage. This is what I've been using on a lot of this playthrough. I noticed it accidentally at the beginning. And then when the game lags a little bit, it's much more perceptive, you could say. There's hundreds of motors in the snow, waiting to get picked up. Reaver Devourer? It's not the best. You might need to hurry this project up. Another turret. Gears, power cells, I don't think it's worth my little life, though. I've got to get back. Here. attacked any second now, really. There's all those materials. There's just no easy way to get to the battle station, is there? Okay. Probably would help if I patched the gigantic hole in the wall, too. Where's the Reaver? Not that one. Is that the Devourer? No, that's the Interloper. What's new is we have more Reavers. They are coming in, but it's given us a lot of motors, which is really nice. And everything's kind of building into production, but that's a lot of material too. Let me just kind of give this thing a refresh. Nope. Yeah, we still need a lot of materials. Not quite. Like 1,000 less motors, though. Quite as many. Also, there's a couple more assemblers down there. They're not complete yet, but when they are, it'll be off to the races for them too. It's a lot of reactor components. Oh man. Components. Container components. So this is everything that we have that the nanites aren't currently holding. But again, the nanites are hungry beasts. They've got a couple of things on them as well. It said another Reaver was coming in, but because it found a potential target elsewhere. Our artillery turrets are still trying to shoot that thing if it moves. Yeah. Here's what's left of the Interloper. Which is actually, after all the guns were shot off or made not functional, it's a good little portion still left. Got a connector on the back too. What's in the connector? Got anything? No, nothing in there. And I don't see any reactors, unfortunately. I really need that uranium at this stage for more ammo. The base is coming along. I'm trying to do like a red light type thing down in the what is it? Down in the basement. Trying to get like almost like a lava effect dripping downward or upward, either way. That project just kind of halted though. Oh, there's a cargo container? Okay. bunch of things sitting in this space. I want the control C, and I don't want to grind the components. You know the components are sliding. Okay. That's a generator. Still more components. That's ice. A lot of ice. And is this it's a tank. It's fine. Thrusters. I don't need all the steel plate though. Honestly, I can do without. These are really nice though. They've got metal grids. Lots of nice little components. Cool. Okay, interesting. Theoretically, that thing could just bug out with physics as it already is doing and just launch in my direction. That wouldn't happen. Definitely not. Downloading some mods. I got a couple of mods in. Nothing too fancy though. I think season 2 I'm gonna go with like industrial overhaul and stuff like that, because that stuff looks really cool. It makes everything a little bit more complicated than just like, oh, a refinery, oh, assembler. Now I can do everything. You gotta get your plate stamp, gotta get... And I love how it kind of does the Izzy's control script thing too, where you queue up a certain amount of plates that you want on your grid. I really like that aspect of it. Again, Izzy's is great. Izzy's is working amazingly. But having all that functionality inside of the production block is like, it's like a almost like a base game feature that I wish was there. Being able to autocraft. This might actually kill me. Okay, it just kind of fell. That's good. Get these batteries and then maybe some conveyors, but really not determined to get hold of the armor. Yeah, he's got a great series going on. I think he was trying to take Splitsy up on his speedrun challenge too. So I wonder how that is going to interact with his usual content creation. What was that? Is that another... The Devourer. Where did this thing come from? Oh, that's an issue. Wow, is that an issue? The entire top was somehow disconnected and then despawned. Or there was just a physics issue, but regardless, I have no idea what happened. Oh, there's the Devourer in there. Huh. That might be why I couldn't find it. Hi. Welcome to our humble abode. Thank you for not disconnecting that ship from the grid. I don't know how or why you didn't, but thank you. Also, could you please stop thruster damaging my entire setup to death? It's got a grinder? It's a grinder ship? Now it's trying to target me, but it's not going to have a lot of fun trying to do that. I gotta strip its functionality away from it.
Inventory full.
Yes, come this way. The ship did get disconnected, but it's considering it like a, Oh, this is bad. This is really terrible. This thing caused so much damage to my base. I need to disable its batteries or something. Bigger base, bigger the enemies. Yeah, I think it calculates like a threat score or something based off of like how many guns I have and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess the entire top of the tower needs to be rebuilt now. Thank you, Reavers. I'm gonna disable you. You're just a floating chunk of something's terrible. Bunch of ice. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of ice. Let's see how it's making me tick. And apparently this turret just kind of gave up. Oh, because it doesn't have weapons anymore. That's why. Oh, see, that's an issue. A ship without weapons, but has grinders? My turrets wouldn't shoot it because when it lost all of its weapons, I guess that's how it took the top of the tower off? No, I guess it just chunked a huge shot through right here. And somehow it hit the advanced rotor head. And then the top must have despawned. Either that or it flew off somewhere. Like over here. Yep, there it is. Wow. Just wow. It really did not like the top of the tower, huh? Jeez. Alright, the Saint Elise is on the The St. Elise is destroyed. Oh my gosh. This thing did so much damage. Every project is ruined in some small way. Because I was salvaging the interloper. Okay, if it's one small setback, like the top of the tower, or like a side of the tower, or like a connector port, I think one small project is something I can definitely deal with. But for the sake of progress, I'm probably gonna have to load an autosave here. This is terrifying. Like before, when they were shooting up the overminer, I was completely fine with taking little hits to my ships and everything. But the sheer magnitude that is every single thing on the base got ruined by this thing that's still alive somehow. Oh, it's got a battery right here. We're gonna go back to the point where that first existed, and we're gonna try to counter it correctly. Because that is insane. I think I have autosaves. We're gonna save the world as is. Alright, save scum number 2. I'm completely okay with having an issue, but when I don't even realize it's an issue and it destroys half of the things I own, I don't think that's a very fun way. A fun way to go and backtrack. Yeah, this is too much reload. I agree. Season 1, backups. What's the current time? Okay. We're gonna go 10 minutes into the past. Wait, I get little, glimpses of what these things are. Okay, so this is where the interloper is. We're gonna go 20 minutes in the past. The interloper, let's try 10. Let's try 10 first. And let's see where it gets us. I can't imagine that it was more than 10 minutes ago, right? Could be. It could be. Don't let them near. Yeah. Could distract it with the player. Whatever it did, it just immediately took out the top, and the top hit the St. Elise. The top of the tower getting sniped off like that was definitely one of the huge moments that just destroyed everything. So this is where my suit energy is critically low, and I had to go back anyways. But this is also the moment when the tower fell. Wait. This isn't the moment when the tower fell? Okay, so this thing just kind of scooting around. It must have been here a long time then. That thing is causing me huge issues. I've got to go back even further. So 10 minutes before that load. Yeah, because this damage that's happening is gonna set us back so many episodes if we're left unchecked. I might have to also increase the amount of backups that I keep. Did I? Aim for thrusters and guns. Yeah, I have like everything on the base set to aim for the guns to limit the amount that they can hurt me. But apparently that strategy didn't work out too well. I don't get it. Okay, where's the base? It's still really foggy, so that's a thing. Wait, it's been so foggy for a long time now. Is this my stuff? I have no idea what condition it's in, actually. Because it's all hidden in the fog. Okay, the Saint Elise is still up. That's something. The top of the tower is still on. That's another thing. This is a good part. Reaver Devourer. Yep, it's about to come in. It's about 4 clicks away. So we do have an autosave where things are not destroyed. If this is ultimately not a threat that I can face, I guess I'm okay to see everything die to it. I don't know. Hold on. There's another thing. One easy fix is trying to hide ourselves. Okay. That's one thing. If I have to reload the save, I might turn weather off. Okay, back to live. Another thing, do all my turrets have what they need? Artillery is looking great. Actually, there's extra. What gets? I should just look up turret then, apparently. Gatling turrets are all full. Is that's approaching. Hey guys. Do you want to shoot that thing, whatever it is? Because I can't see it. Actually, there's probably an entire battle happening right now, and I just can't see any of it. Top of the tower is still here. That's something. This is the most cinematic battle. Admin, clear fog. That's F10, right? No, that's blueprints. F12? Huh. Alright. Options. Game. Fog? Weather? UI? No. Shoot. admin. Interesting. Man, the only way I know how to do that is reloading the save. Why does it stay 250 away? And I just did another autosave apparently. Okay, nothing terrible has happened, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna save here, I think. Okay, an entire battle is taking place. Actually, I think it's disabled even. What's the damage? Oh, wait, it's not disabled, it's flying. Saint Elise is still up. And it exploded. Huh. I kind of like this outcome of that battle. That's pretty nice. There's nothing different though. It attacked the same way. The only thing that changed was I target locked it. But yeah, that thing just exploded. I really do not like the way the weather impedes everything. I'm also gonna go and turn the weather off. That would have been far more cinematic without the fog. I think weather events are taking from the game more than they're adding. No, wait. I don't even know. This is the stream of me fumbling over myself. As is all of them. As are all of them. Let's see. Advanced weather? Animal NPC. Yeah. Just put some random cargo ships in. Should be weather. Okay. That's the main thing I wanted to change. Cool. No more fog. It was interesting for the early game, but now that there's so much combat, fog needs to go. Because we're going to lose out on combat visual. We're going to lose out on epic warfare if all we do is sit in fog and lock on target. I probably need to figure out how to use the admin menu too. Definitely something on my bucket list of things to learn about space engineers, which is an ever-growing list. It's not something that's like, oh, well, I know more about the game now. No. It keeps going. I think this is more of an NPC. Is it? No. It's a block. I do really want to... Wait, I turned the weather off. It took me that long to realize the weather had not ceased. Alright. I'm gonna do this the right way. Alt F10. There we go. Weather. Clear? Fog light, fog heavy. Remove weather. There we go. Cool. And with that, weather is gone. And random scattered bits of everything are everywhere. It's checked for damage. It was over to this side for a while. I just don't see that it actually did any damage, which is impressive given last encounter. Okay, it did bang up the St. Elise a little bit. I'm definitely okay with this amount of damage though. Compared to what we had before, this is nothing. And the top of the tower is still intact. No elaborate rescue mission for that. That's a huge win. Loss of content, but huge win. So yeah, I need to fix the St. Elise's face. Oh, that was a barely existing block. There used to be a spotlight in there. I haven't used them though. And I don't necessarily want to reprogram my spotlight group. So we're just gonna modify everything here. Change it all up. Not really, but okay. Oh no. Okay, I gotta look at it from this way. Otherwise, I'm never gonna be able to wrap my head around how to rotate that. That tool, you can clear wreckage. I might actually have to do that here, because game's a little laggy, and I did notice it around the time that the Reavers started coming into the game. So not to point fingers or anything, but it's probably all the Reaver wreckage that's just everywhere. Wait. Take that out. do think I want to poke through some stuff. See if there's any goodies, see if there's any, like, cargo containers, but I doubt anything good would have survived those explosions. So... not sure. I should probably just go ahead and clear it. Not exploit the Reaver's guts more than I already do. I need some small steel too. No, interior plate. Which I don't think is on my hot part anywhere. Decoration. It's like window slats. Vertical window. Yep. Cool. A little damage here and there, but nothing too bad. All the thrusters are still in good shape. This is much more agreeable. In the future, I should definitely build garages for these things so that that does not happen. And there's just little bits here and there, but nothing particularly important. And I will say the price of reloading this autosave is I'm gonna sacrifice the interloper wreckage. I'm not gonna take any more from it. My rewind in time has to have some cost. I feel like that's, well, not exactly fair, should be something. But Alt F10. If I can ever find my mouse, there it is. Trash removal. Wait. Stationary and linearly moving things that are not stations, that are not powered, not controlled, don't have production, don't have a respawn point. Time since logout? Yeah, no. Defines block count. Blocks less than 20. So yeah, I guess submit changes. Kind of worries me, but I think that's decent setup there. There's a ton of trash though. Oh, and I know one more thing I need. I need that turbine to finish off the St. Elias's design. Kind of tacky, but I like it. Oh, and I need the catwalk back. Doubt that I really have catwalk up here anymore, though. Even though I use it so much. Way more than I should. Catwalk. Cool. Trash removal. It's gotta be more than 500 blocks away from me, or meters away from me. Oh, that's not the best. Well, when I respawn, maybe all the wreckage will be gone. This is all part of the plan. Don't question it. It's fine. It's fine. Where's my body? It's over here, right? Just started randomly flying away and then ran out of fuel. Where though? Tower. No way that trash cleanup just picked up my body and nothing else. No way. Either that or I'm blind. I just came down to the ground. My body didn't, like, phase through the planet, did it? Well, that's an interesting hole. Oh, there's my my body. Okay. Do I have all the important things? No, I do not. I have unimportant things. I don't have my good tools. Not to steal them from the nanites. Here. Okay. Made it up with the hydrogen that I had. And I want to find... Is there a bottle? I have all the bottles. Does it fill them for me? No. Hydrogen tank. Yes. Okay, cool. Tools. I need my welder and my proficient hand drill. Oh, you know what it probably is too? Because these things are on the grid. Yeah, we're body location. The nanites had already opened up my backpack, and all the contents were scattered on the ground. That's why that happened. Kind of one of the I wouldn't call it a flaw of nanites, because that's actually pretty helpful in most cases, or some cases at least, but... Oh, I had a bunch of ammo on me too, didn't I? Oh, I still have it. That's fine. Cool. Cool. I want to patch up this wall. I also want to deal with this thing, because... Now that our... Oh, wait, the range on the beacon is, like, really small. Okay, control panel, antenna that's on this grid. Go 100 meters. Okay, so I can see the antenna here. Remote access. I guess it has to. Well, technically. So when I'm controlling this, I can take GPS coordinates from the remote controls location. So new from current position, and that should be tower perch bird. Doesn't look like I spelled perch right, but we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna leave the remote control. I'm gonna fly. Auto batteries, turn thrusters on, unlock. Yeah, we'll do an approach from here. That way it comes down onto the connector. Make it a little bit higher. Well, higher actually. And that way it doesn't have a chance of hitting anything. Alright, and if I remote control, static grid 3102, then I can create a GPS. Which is tower approach bird. Program. Okay. Yeah, you can call me T, doesn't matter. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, if it's late, gotta work. I mean, other things take precedence. Don't worry, I understand. So, you go do that. And the replay will always be available. And we have a Reaver. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to, cut this little ship short. Trip short. Reavers really do not like me at the moment, I think. Wonder why. Back. Oops. Come on, connect. Okay. We are shooting at something. Ah, that thing. Oh, that thing is dangerous. Is that the thing that separated the tower before? definitely just rammed itself. And now it's mostly going down, but also not. Ouch. So that's a little bit to fix there, but some good little bits of scrap. This is the thing that fell over there that alerted me that something was weird. So this thing was going to come for us either way. And my reputation with Reavers is at rock bottom, which is very interesting. Wait, there's a cargo container here, isn't there? No, that's a hydrogen tank. I want the metal grids, mostly. NPC hydrogen rester. Yeah, it wasn't much of a fight. I think this one was a smaller one. The one that came before it definitely did all the... Well, actually, no, because when it made an entrance, it made a couple impressive hits, actually. But yet again, when we loaded like the 10-minute backup, the top of the tower was gone. You know? That thing probably shot the connector for the St. Elise, if I had to guess. And was also probably the thing that was like spasming over here. But I think it took another huge artillery shot when it got confused by seeing me. I don't know, that's all my best guess though. Alright, I'm gonna play around with AI more. Right. So I want the remote control. Oh, it won't work because I don't have a downward thruster. I don't think. Unless they change that. Could be wrong. Tower approach. Add tower perch. Let's say that you're a slow cookie. 10 meters a second. Forward directions, forward. Funny. There's no camera. Precision mode, autopilot. I guess it can function without a thought a thruster pointing down. See, this is all not me. This is all the ship. I don't want it to hit the horizon, though. That's my thing. Is it going to? It might. So until the horizon's out of here, it's not exactly reliable. Huh? I guess it's clear. Huh. That's fine. Remote control. Alright, yeah, this is the main remote control. I want to turn the autopilot off. Triggers when this grid has been target locked. Oh, when it gets to the perch, I want the connector to lock. And then I guess it can trigger an onboard timer? Huh. Yeah, I turn thrusters off if it's connected. Assuming it's connected. I guess we'll have to see. I'll be here on standby. In case you can't do your duty. Control panel, remote control. Precision mode off. It's fine. Speed limit at 20. When it gets to tower approach, how about the remote control block? Decreases speed limit. And the perch will increase the speed limit back. don't know why it has such a trouble going up. It's because the thrusters aren't like very evenly distributed. That's good at parking, I guess, just not going straight up. Huh. Remote control. Oh wait, I can put it on the G menu. Remote control, autopilot on off. I think it's confused, actually. Because it doesn't have an assigned camera? Oh, well that's for controlling it. Flight mode one way. Let's try that. It's very confused. I should give it a downward thruster. Probably not a large one, just a tiny one. Where the thrusters go? Where? 4. Oh, it's too awkward. Again, I'm not gonna know where my thruster is. 7. There we go. Reaver. 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 Why Reaver? Autopilot off. Go down. It's 2 clicks away. Technically almost within sniping range. It's a Slayer. We've already seen this before. Trash looks like it was picked up. Connect. Ouch. Ouch. You have to be so violent. Got a gun. Got another gun. No more antenna for you. No more gyro for you. I can actually get access to DLC blocks by harvesting them off those Reavers. Not fancy, they put a hinge in here and everything. It's probably for design purposes. Still cool. Just a bunch of scrap metal. Slayer really just melted. Fortunately, probably did a number on me. I still have to repair that. Oh yeah, it did a number. No interior damage, but this wall has been messed up again. They didn't hit AZ's scripts. That could have been a headache. I don't know. Reavers are tough, but at the same time I feel like it kind of gives or lends a sense of purpose. You know, like there's a reason you're gonna have to kind of check your systems and be a little worried about your surroundings. Reaver. I feel like that's what takes us from creative mode to survival. Reaver. Gotta let this thing be unpowered so it can despawn. Nice. Goodbye, battery. Good old times. Chop it up, make sure it's less than 20 blocks too. Each piece. Nice. Alright, what do we have here? Hydrogen tank and hydrogen engine. Of course, the one time I want hydrogen, I get assembly. Yes. No hydrogen tank, apparently. Alright. Oh, there's no combo. But there was. Alright. There's that. Ship is still going strong. I haven't found any Reavers that like to use uranium though, which is unfortunate, but that is what we are. It's the reality. What is in production right now? Alright. And it's queuing things up. Of course. Jeez, this need a lot. Alright. We kind of have it set up for mining now. Might be able to get down to that cobalt with the drill. And maybe the gold after that. There shouldn't be a sorter here, but there will be. Yeah, I want to push it down. Yeah. It's the right orientation. We just want this to drain all it's doing. Conveyor sorter 13, drain all. Perch. Fill that in. Cool. There's still some damage. The bigger the tower, the more to repair. Gotta at least get some sort of a semblance of wall in here so a missile doesn't directly just launch in here, destroy my control seat and everything. That wouldn't be good. Some semblance of wall. Because they don't just pick one direction to come from either, they come from all of them. Out of steel plate. Wait a second. That's all sloped. And more steel plate. What are nanites for? If not for building up the entire infrastructure and shortening gameplay by several hours. Except it didn't. Except I had to do an entire Gold Rush episode. But technically, that's not the only episode I was trying to find gold in. No. It took a long time. Now I don't have an easy way in. Perfect. We love that. Ouch. Okay. This thing. Is it whole heavy armor here? Light armor, light armor. Okay, so it's all light. But I need more. More armor. At the expense of all the other armor around. Do I have enough? Yes. That's the little pivot point right there. It's impressive because the guy sniped through 3 layers of heavy armor. There's an outer rotating layer, there's this inner barrel layer thing, and there's the column. And then it hit the rotor head. So that's pretty impressive, whatever that was. I'm pretty sure that was the railgun. I need a little entryway here. Oh, right. Forget. Right outside the door is an awkward slope. Yikes. I could always do like a step up type thing. That's the slope. So confused now. That's a whole block. Weird. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna put a door here. Because walking all the way around is really awkward. And I don't have a door. There. Interior plates. Can I steal some of that? Nice. Cool. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end this episode about here. Got tower a little bit more finished. Got a couple of salvage things from the Reavers. Started messing around with the baby bird's AI. Let the horizon build up a little bit more. And the top of the tower looks bunny-eared and messed up, but I kind of knew that. That's why I didn't want to finish up the design. Why is the turret pointing straight up? Who knows? Wait. No, don't tell me it's messed up. Okay, wait. It looks like it's still attached. These are Reaver parts. Okay. Good grief, that had me worried. I was gonna have to redesign the turret again. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me or watching afterward. It is very much appreciated. If you liked this, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.